group of women were interviewed immediately after having children with a variety of disabling conditions. And then they were asked, do you expect to find meaning in this experience? And then the same families were interviewed, I think, either 5 or 7 years later. And the children of mothers who said they expected to find meaning in the experience were doing better on every clinical measure than the children of mothers who said they did not anticipate finding that kind of meaning. So the finding of meaning is not only a thing that might make your own life brighter and easier, it's also something for which there is a bit of a moral imperative, because it will have such a profound effect on the life of your family and the life of your child. And it's not easy, and not everyone can do it, but to have it as an ideal and to recognize that people arrive at meaning through an effort. I mean, the mother of one, in one family in which there were 2 children, both born with very severe and undiagnosable disabilities, who both died in adolescence, said to me, people always give us these little sayings like, God doesn't give you any more than you can handle. But children like ours are not preordained as a gift. They're a gift because that's what we have chosen. And it's that choice and the difficulty of that choice and the struggle that's involved in it. You know, at some point the choice may be obviated by the advances of science, but as long as these conditions exist, that choice is one that families will struggle with over and over and over again.
But one of the reasons that I came to this is I met a woman who had 3 autistic children, and she was an advocate in the San Francisco area. And I really listened to her and decided maybe she's right, that there is this maternal component. And there is a singular study. I guess I'll tell you one bit of. These are the kind of facts that we use as the scraps for our theory. There is a geneticist named Neil Reisch at University of California in San Francisco, and he studied the incidence of siblings both having autism, and finds that if the siblings are close in birth, they're more likely to have autism than if the siblings are born far apart. As though in those cases, there's something that we might call memory, a state that the mother is in at the time she has her first autistic child. That memory begins to fade over time. It's not a mental memory, it's a body memory. And the thing that fits that pattern is the immune system. The immune system is very much like our brain in terms of its complexity. It has memory, it has amplification of memories. And it was her visit. So I like listening to people who have real life experiences, because when you're in a laboratory, you're surrounded by 4 walls and the journals that you read. So you should ask your questions and go to people and talk to them.